It's beginning to look a lot like tea time. Da da da. Tea time's what's gonna happen. You know the rhythm much more than I do of it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas than I do. I am not as Christmas pilled as you.
Christmas pilled Grand Arbiter. It's merely that I was very recently at the loft singing for their holiday sing-along. So I had a recent reminder of many holiday classic. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to tea time. It's time for your weekly dose.
It's 6:31 on 12/12. Make a wish. It's me, the Grand Arbiter, and my partner in crime and in tea time, Madam Askew. We are so delighted to be back, everybody. It's been a journey. Winter is always a journey. December is a challenging month for us all, and we must wave wildly like Tiger Bee. And just wave wildly, even though I'm going to injure my wrist and give myself carpal tunnel. We're gonna.
If the SAS Master General says wave wildly, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. We are so glad to be here. Every day is so hard, but it's never a hard day when we get to be with you. We have tea. We have spirits. Yes, we do. We have tea and spirits. How about you?
And things could be worse.
Things could be worse, madam.
Hello, oh my gosh, Madam Holly Rosing is here. Hello, Subgothias. Hello, Lady June Squirrel. Hello, Alicia, Scone Mistress, SAS Master General, and Buttery Goodness. It's so wonderful to have you all here. Thank you for joining us tonight for our weekly tea and nonsense Grand Arbiter. December's a wild month. November was absolutely absurd for us this year. So, like, out of bounds compared to our normal November nonsense. We're used to having a December more like our November, where our schedule is at 6s and 7s. But we do have some fun plans for this month. I'm very excited. We haven't formalized anything, and we probably need to do that, but oh my gosh, look, everyone's enjoying their calamity wear. Things could be worse mugs. And look, they don't know us. They don't pay us. We just like their art.
Mm-hmm. So yes, we should have some kind of New Year's event that will come together at some moment. Hopefully. Yeah. I don't know. Have we decided we're not? Are we going to show? Are we having a show on the 26th?
No. On Boxing Day? On Boxing Day? No. Everyone has to like collapse on Boxing Day. Those are the rules. We do have special guest Eve Riot joining us this month, though.
That is true. It comes up real quick.
Next Friday, Eve will be back. We haven't had enough Eve Riot this year. So excited.
We've been under-Eved.
Under-Eved. Look, the problem is that Eve moved to Louisville, and people discovered how absolutely extraordinary they are. Something that all of us already knew. But Eve had to export themselves to Louisville to...
The lesson is that California is deeply foolish and loses investments all the time.
Well, they lost one Eve Riot, and that's a real loss, rather. So, yeah, I love this. Scott Mistress says, Boxing Day is the best shopping day of the year. Boxing Day is my favorite day to, like, stay at home. Honestly.
Do you know what my Boxing Day will look like?
What?
A day at the salt mines.
Oh, that's terrible, Brandon.
Corporate America is evil, everyone. Avoid it.
You should take boxes with you to the salt mine and just like build a little box moat.
Yes, I might take a little box nap. Who knows?
Who knows?
I
Who knows?
I gotta say, we've had a challenging December, scary, challenging December. It's only the 12th. And I think it's a thing that we acknowledge that you and I, we are all aware that like we're from a crew that's like holidays are hard. This is a holidays hard crew time.
Yes.
And
yes.
also, we all know that there's only one true evil, the greatest evil, the true enemy of all good things, daylight savings time.
Oh, yes, it's true. It's true. During this time of year, the Grand Arbiter never sees the sun. And also
I really, really don't. It's been it. Oh, and the Cascadia has been absolutely drenched. We have had a atmospheric river run through our region. Everywhere but the major metropolitan areas are flooded like your grandmother's drawers when she saw Marlon Brando.
My goodness.
We are not flooded, fortunately. We are I live on a giant hill, which is quite lovely because all the water moves away from me.
Yeah, it's lovely, except when it's icy. Then it is the death walk outside your abode.
True. It's not really icy yet, though.
Yeah. Also, yes,
and Kelsey is right. This is the best time to come.
Yes.
But we're having a lovely time. Askew and I are playing lots of board games. We played Wingspan online just a few days ago.
Such a lovely game.
I've been playing absolutely so much Magic all over the world because I love Magic. And we are just getting ready for all of the fun events that will be coming up next year. I hope you're all prepared for our New Year's party, which will be happening. I think it's going to start at, we decided it was going to be,
we should not announce anything until we've confirmed all our
but it will
details.
Be before, it will be well before the midnight hour. It will be
go ahead, Grand Arbiter.
It will be earlier in the day.
It will be earlier it's going to be like early evening because we're just sort of your warm-up for the New Year's Eve adventures. It's our annual Hogmanay festivity, and it's just a little opportunity to come together and celebrate the past year and send each other off into the new year with a bit of joy and laughter and community.
There will be connection. A lot of I think that this year there will be a lot of bile letting. We'll be balancing our humors a lot in this particular year. Things are unbalanced, so it may be the Hogmanay of balancing this year.
The Hogmanay of balancing. Also, yes, SAS Master General, this is very true. I don't think people are prepared for the icy roads. Right? I know, Grand Arbiter, you have taken a tumble before on the ice.
So the ice has never gotten me. It was not the ice. Ice has never gotten me.
Oh, the ice didn't get you?
No. The ice can sometimes make us unsure of our footing. Could be hard. It has never taken me to the hospital, however. The things that have gotten me to the hospital are wet leaves.
Wet leaves.
Wet leaves and moss.
Oh,
wet leaves and moss.
Two absolute dangers of the Cascadia.
Villains of the story.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. And yes, maybe Babushka Askew may make an appearance, but there will need to be I will need to have a quantity. There will need to be a quantity of souls present. So you'll need to tell your friends to attend. And I don't know. She's greedy, so you might need to support the Patreon.
Yeah, There may have to look. I'm about bringing
You
Babushka
guys want to
Askew
do
back.
a Patreon push to get more people to join our Patreon, Bob, Bob Askew might make an appearance. Who knows?
Oh my goodness! Well, bribes. She wants bribes. No, Grand Arbiter. I'm very much looking forward to our Hogmanay. Although we haven't. This is, I think, perhaps the latest in the year we've ever been where we had not pulled all of the plans together already for that festivity. But we're a bit behind on lots of things. We also have. Look, we haven't forgotten the Tippy Golden Awards. They are going to happen next year. There will be a call for nominations. I hope you're thinking about it. And I hope you're considering your favorite book of 2025 from the Temporal Textual Talks book chat. As a reminder, we had our first ever graphic novel this year. I'm very excited. So it was a wonderful year of reads and a little bit of adventure in our reads, and it set us up for some fun things in 2026 book wise.
And you should be thinking about and if you're like, I don't want to use the form, I don't want to figure out the form for nominations, you should just start talking about people who you think should be celebrated, whether or not they should be celebrated for a specific award or just because you want to celebrate them as part of our community. You should call out your friends, tell them in public that they are valuable and what makes them special and important. Because in some instances, it's not just about if they meet the brief of the award. It's about what is their influence to our community. So please share your stories about your favorite community members and about what you are looking for in the future.
Yeah. And if you message either of us privately with someone you think should be awarded something, we will absolutely take that into consideration. So
there has been some shakes and weaves by some of our shadow agents. The Dark Council has already started making moves. So you should be reaching out to us and just telling us, what do you care about? What is something that you want to celebrate that came out this year? Because this is sort of an event that we created to celebrate our community. And thus it shouldn't be Madam Askew and I make all the decisions. We don't. We have a council. But your voice is very important. So contributing in any way is incredibly valuable. So take your time to think about who meant a lot to you this year, what costumes got made that you were really impressed with by other people who are not Madam Askew and myself. We are not eligible for any awards. We
give the awards.
We give the awards. We are not eligible. But just think about your cohorts and companions and who has done really great work, and tell us about what you think about it.
It'll be wonderful, and hopefully we will have one Eve Riot able to join us again for the ceremonies. We always have a lovely time. It's a great opportunity to dress up as well. I encourage pulling out your favorite tiara or top hat or what have you, and dressing to the nines for the event, because it's our response to the Golden Globes originally. And, recently I discovered that Las Culturistas, a delightful podcast, also does an award. So, there's no reason why we can't treat this with the reverence and seriousness it deserves, and dress up.
I agree. So keep that in mind. Think about your community. Think about who matters to you. Share it in our Discord. If you're not on the Discord and you don't know how to communicate with us, we have other means. Reach out via our Facebook page. Reach out via our other stuff. We'll show up. We'll find them. But know that Discord is the most efficient way to communicate with any of us. It will happen right away and not 4 weeks from now.
And also, look, if you're not on the Discord, I understand that for some of you, there may be some like very legitimate, you don't want to deal with another social media, you don't want to deal with another app, you don't want to have to learn another platform or any of that. I am empathetic to that experience, but please consider making the exception for Discord. It's been a wonderful home for us, and as other places have become less congenial and less welcoming, Discord has increasingly been the place where we have the most communication and the most connection and just the most action happening. It's a very lively place.
I like it a lot.
And yes, I would like their red carpet very much, SAS Master General. I would also like their budget, but we will make do with our budget of $0 and audacity. So,
our budget of egg.
egg budget.
One
So
egg.
Grand Arbiter, that's sort of our personal in-house turning of the year events, but we also have Con Possible coming up. We have Wild Wild West Con coming up.
Our Con Possible packet is being delivered as we speak. Our panels will start coming together for Con Possible in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
We do not have that many appearances this year. To be upfront, we only have 2 scheduled appearances in there at the beginning of the year. So if you want to see Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter together, we cannot make any guarantees past March right now. It's very possible something might come along, but we have a very busy year this year. For Madame Askew and I we must actually, it's part of our half centennial pilgrimage to Madame Askew's homeland, to reinvigorate her body and mind.
Now I have to go back to Albion once every 50 years to remind myself to remind myself of the power of soggy toast and
beans,
treacle tart and beans. Yes, and also perhaps the side of haggis, which I do actually like quite a bit. So yes, we're going to the UK next year.
Barring any, global disasters, knock on wood.
No, yes, we're not thinking about that. We're going to think optimistically. But you'll find me later in the year at Costume College and also Tucson Comic Con and TUSCon locally here in Sonora. I'm very excited for both of those events, and I love Costume College. I'm delighted to be able to return to that event. And look, if magic happens, Scorn Mistress, if magic happens, we will magically go there. I don't know that we'll be able to fit that one in, given our schedule, but I would love to go back, as Glasgow is my favourite city in Scotland.
Here's what I'll say is the benefit of a lot of this situation, the benefit of a lot of this is that we're from America. We live in America right now, and America is so big. You forget that so many countries are not that big. If we needed to, we could make a day trip.
We could not make a day trip, but we could make a couple of day trip.
Okay.
It could be a 2-day adventure. So it's not that small.
I mean, it's small enough. Just so we're clear, we're talking, when you think about it, it's small enough.
Yes, I am aware. But also, oh my gosh, go to Cambridge and punt on the cam. Look, is is the Grand Arbiter going to handle the punting? Because I can only handle the lounging. Otherwise, we need to find some very nice, delightful young gentlemen to punt us about whilst we eat grapes and drink tea.
I mean, we will have whatever happens. At this current juncture, we have Dublin and London as our major hubs of our targets.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two we decided on. And things may change. Adjustments might be made to the trip. We will cross each bridge as we get to it. I must tell you, though, we are going to have a fun time. That is our plan.
That's true.
Our plan is to celebrate life while we have
and to drink a lot of tea. So much tea.
So much tea. Not more tea than we normally drink, but enough tea that we don't die.
That's correct. It's going to be glorious. So that's coming up. That's our big plan. I will share, and Grand Arbiter can cut me off if he doesn't want me to, that we are looking at other events elsewhere and for the future. And so if you have a local to you convention or an event you love dearly that you think we would be a good fit at, please let us know about it. We are interested. We do want to go to some different places and also get to see all of you a bit more in the future. But also, if you know that event, the very best thing you can do is tell them about us. And not to get too off topic, that's true for any entertainer, artist, author, performer you know and love and would like to see at an event.
We love Clockwork.
We'd love to come back.
We'd love to come back. I've never gone, and Madame Askew's gone twice. Once. We've just never been able to get back, and partially it's because of the schedule. They've been in conflict with our major schedule, but they've moved to the end of the year.
They're in the autumn now, so we might be able to go.
There is some wiggle room, but there is the fact that I am going to attempt to do a Magic Con this year, if possible, to do trading card games. I am not married to the concept because the more I look at the schedule, the more I'm like, ooh, jaundiced. But I am. We are a big fan of San Francisco, and we love being there. It will really just be about scheduling and whether or not we can have that conversation. But if you have an in at Clockwork Alchemy and you want to talk us up, feel free to send our number their way.
No, I had such a wonderful time. The one time I was able to go, it was really a lovely event. And if you are in the area and able to attend, I highly recommend it. It's a great event. And it is a thing where when we saw that their schedule had changed and they'd moved to October, we were both pretty excited because suddenly we could consider attending.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very exciting.
It's incredible. It's incredible to think about. And I am very hopeful. You know what the real tragedy is, madam, is that if we were really lucky, our trip to European area would coincide with me being able to sneak off and do Amsterdam, which is doing the new Magic convention in July. But I cannot conceive of going to Amsterdam right after going to Ireland.
The UK. No, that's a lot of travel across the pond, Grand Arbiter.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think, Alicia, this is likely true. We really loved Gaslight. It was our second home, and the community there is so magical, and we had endlessly good experiences at Gaslight, and we missed that event very dearly because it was so special to us. So no convention could ever totally fill its shoes, but I do think that Clockwork is falling into that time of year and is turning into a draw for the community, which I love because the people who organize Gaslight are very kind, and they're also artists themselves, and they come at things as artists, and they put a lot of artfulness into the presentation of the convention. Also, look, this is actually a very big draw that Madeline will probably be there next year. We adore Madeline. You all know Madeline from the Boston Metaphysical Society. If you don't recognize her name,
steal Madeline from Worldcon and get dumplings.
We did. It was so lovely. We had a wonderful time. That was such a whirlwind for all that it was a 5-day event. It went so fast. So
fast you almost passed out.
That's true.
So as we are approaching 8 o'clock,
the magic hour,
as we're approaching 8 o'clock, we are now going into our Patreon's Corner. And this Patreon's Corner is the Chai Ranker. We're going to be talking about spices that you might find in chai or other cooking. We're just going to be talking about spices generally. And Askew and I are going to discuss them, and we're going to rank them on a scale of our choosing.
Yes, I'm very excited. This was another one of our extremely close polls. Patreon, you had an opinion. You had a strong opinion about what you wanted, but your strong opinion was torn between two items, which were very close. So I'm so excited, though, that we ended up with the Chai Ranker, partly because I love the name.
Oh, and by the way, I'm mentioning it. Madam Askew is in 8 o'clock time. We're talking Arizona time. Right now it is 6:58 in PST. Yes. But it is almost 8 in Arizona time.
That's correct. So Grand Arbiter, you came up with the name Chai Ranker. I love this. I love the name. I'm very excited. We love chai. And I think that I know that part of why we were inspired is because of the masala component of chai. Masala means spicy, and it doesn't necessarily mean hot, spicy like chili peppers, as people often think here in North America. It means full of spice. Masala is a kind of spice blend, and masala chai is a spicy tea. And I love it. I like masala chai all year round, but especially when we come into the winter months, I particularly...
You need a warming spice.
I do. I love a warming spice.
There's not cooling spices. There's a few, like mint is kind of cooling.
Yes.
Kind of. But it's not the same as a warming spice. It's just not the same.
No, and look, some discussion was mentioned that masala chai is not for everyone. Not everyone loves it. I think part of the problem is that not all masala chais are created equal. They have a variety of spice included in that masala mixture, and it's very idiosyncratic to whoever's making the chai. So if you're talking about a chaiwala in India proper, then every chaiwala is going to have their own recipe. A chaiwala is a chai maker, by the way. I realize I'm using a term that may be a little bit arcane or unknown, I should say. But also businesses, tea houses will have their own masala blend for their chai. A lot of chai here in the States is pre-blended before it arrives at your cafe. If you're buying chai at a place that normally sells dreaded bean juice, it may be a pre-blended masala chai. And so it will be kind of predictable, right?
It'll be fine, is what it generally boils down to. It'll be
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
So we're not going to be talking. Oh,
go ahead.
We're not going to be talking about spices and blends. We are talking about individual ingredients. So that's when the first rule, because we can never judge a masala chai like without it physically being here. We're going to talk about individual ingredients, and we're going to talk about personal preferences. Whatever you feel about it is fine. Madam Askew might have strong or negative emotions. I may have strong or negative emotions. And we're going to start real simple. So it's not going to be hard. And Madam Askew, I'm going to guide you through this experience.
Oh.
As your chai consultant.
My chai consultant. How delightful. But before we dive in, may I just... The pfeffernusa, the anise, cardamom, nutmeg, ginger, you are almost all the way to a masala chai blend right there. I love that grouping of spices, which is why I love pfeffernusa, to be honest. Anyway, so, all right, Grand Arbiter.
Okay.
Oh, and this is so true. Honestly, this is so true. Subgothius. Some mistake masala for a specific spice blend rather than a general term for any spice blend. Exactly so. Exactly so. All right. Hit me, Grand Arbiter. I'm ready.
So, we're going to start with the most simple on this list.
All right.
But probably one of the more important ones, both culturally and as part of the modern diet.
Ooh.
Black pepper.
Black pepper. It is important. My goodness, wars were probably fought over. I mean, wars were definitely fought over spices in general, but black pepper is one that really has gone everywhere. It's a real hussy of a spice.
Well, and it's the only one that's on the table setting for most American households.
That's correct. And it does add a little, there's a quality, right? Peppery that comes from black pepper, and you know it if you taste it. It's a little bit sharp. It certainly adds the tiniest hint of piquancy to a dish. That it's different from white pepper, which is a more subtle variety of pepper. I like it in extreme moderation. I actually don't want to have black pepper overwhelming the general spice blend, because then all I've got is black pepper and I lose everything else.
I think that makes sense. Black pepper is also like almost certainly better freshly ground. So you want a grinder, not a container. Some others can get away with not having a container. But black pepper is one that, like, the distinction is very strong.
It's true. I mean, it goes stale and loses potency pretty quickly. As you say, you get a bit more of that beautiful peppery quality if you do a fresh grind of black pepper. I often forget that black pepper is a regular ingredient in masala blends for chai. And I'm always a little startled when I find it in like a sweet treat, but it has its place in all of these instances.
It's a
I don't know. I'm like,
it's we don't need to love it. She's just a workhorse. She's
a workhorse. Yeah.
So black pepper, how many workhorses do you think black pepper is?
Oh, well, she is a hard worker. Black pepper does all sorts of lifting in a culinary sense. So whilst I find black pepper to be sort of basic and kind of I'm
You heard
like
this here first, all black pepper lovers. Madam Askew called you basic.
oh, thank you, Grand Arbiter. I'm glad that you underlined that for everyone. No, what's our scale? Is it 1 to 5, 1 to 10? What's the scale?
It's arbitrary number
Oh,
of
arbitrary.
object of my choosing.
Oh, all right. So
we decided that it's workhorses. How many workhorses is black pepper?
I'd give it 5. 5 workhorses.
5 workhorses. No partial workhorses?
No, I think it's like a full workhorse. It's just really ready to put the reins on and like pull away at the spice blend.
Okay. Okay, 5 workhorses. We have to go up to one of your favorites.
Oh.
She's a star. It's star anise.
Star anise. Oh my goodness. I do like star anise. It is not something I find in scads of cuisine here in North America, although you find it a great deal in Scandinavian cuisine, Northern European cuisine, as well as Indian cuisine, the Indian subcontinent. Workhorses were harmed in the blending of the spice. No, they got off scot-free. They're good.
They're part of a union. It's all good.
Yeah, I like star anise partly because it's always such a surprise and a delight.
How would you describe star anise to someone who hasn't had it before?
Oh, I love that this is part of my experience. A little bit sweet. It's a little bit more subtle than, full on anise. It's not going to come and like smack you about the face. But it is definitely like a lovely sweet spice that has some of that kind of licorice quality to it.
Which is a flavor that you and I tend to like, but you don't like licorice as concept. You need it in very small amounts.
I don't like to eat black licorice, the sweet treat, on its own. I love anise in things. So, and it's pretty. This is very true. Like one of the wonderful things about star anise, anything you add it to, it's just prettier, which is so nice. Sometimes you want your food. Well, I always want my food to look pretty, honestly.
I mean, I think.
Oh, yes. Yes. Indian cuisine is one of the great cuisines of the world. It's so fantastic. And they really have the most glorious spice blends, right? So
I want to know, Madam Askew, how many constellations contain a star anise?
How many constellations contain a star anise? A Big Dipper's worth. Really?
So that's 7. That's 7.
Ursa Major, yeah. The full 7.
The full 7.
Yeah.
Do you know why I know it's the 7?
Yes, I do want to know.
The nickname for that particular star structure is the 7 Sisters.
Oh, you. That's lovely. Yeah. So all 7 of the sisters. I like them all.
7 constellations worth. So it's 7. I'm just call it 7 7 sisters worth. 1 constellation.
Yes. This is so lovely, Scott Mistress. That last day of Gaslight a few years ago was a very special time, honestly. All right, okay. Grand Arbiter, what's next on our list of spices?
Okay. Well, we have to get to it eventually, and I'm going to tell you, its bite is worse than its bark. It's cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Oh, look, cinnamon is my special girl. I love cinnamon. It's probably, I'd say it's in my top tier spices. Anything any excuse to add cinnamon to things. If eat savory things, it's wonderful in certain kinds of stews. I love it in sweet things. I'm
Goat and
currently.
beef are great picks.
Sorry, what?
Goat and beef are great picks.
Yes. Or lamb is wonderful in a lamb stew. And look, cinnamon figures very prominently in many masala blends. I like it because cinnamon can be hot. It can be spicy. Not in the way
We're
that
not doing that.
capsicum. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, we'll talk about it later. Continue.
All right. Not in the way that capsicum is hot, but it can be a little bit hot if you have it in enough capacity. And different varieties of cinnamon have different strengths of hotness. But what it has is this sort of like wonderful, warm, like sweetness to it. It's like a smile in my mouth. I love
It's
cinnamon.
Also earthy and sort of like woody in a way that I think is like it is made of bark, so it is woody, but it does have a sort of like earthy texture to the experience. How many cinnamon challenges do you think cinnamon is worth?
How many cinnamon challenges?
Yeah.
Oh, like 1,337.
1,337 challenges. That's how many scoops of cinnamon that Madame Askew's had in her entire lifetime.
It's probably true, actually. No, I'm currently obsessed with these white chocolate pumpkin oatmeal biscuits, and they are full of cinnamon, which I love. They're like the perfect treat for anyone who loves that pumpkin spice experience, or if you want to have something very akin to a cup of chai, that is actually a biscuit. They're so good. I love these biscuits.
Well, now that we've got cinnamon out of the way, we have to move on to the ginger of it all. Ginger.
The ginger of it all. You know, ginger is a spice I came to later in life. I was into my blue stocking era, my post schoolgirl era, and I met ginger for the first time. And I think that for me at that time, it was a sort of difficult to work with. I didn't know what to do with it because I hadn't had it very much. I wasn't certain what to expect from it. But fresh ginger is so wonderful. It again, all of these spices, they have a little bit of earthiness. They have a little bit of sharpness. They share some commonality in that they're warming spices, and yet they each have a very unique flavor profile to them. And I'm not a gastronomist to like do a perfect job describing these spices, but I love fresh ginger.
Well, and for me,
I love it.
Ginger, pickled or otherwise, is my favorite support consumption. I want, whenever I'm having a bad tummy time, I want ginger.
Ginger's very good for your tum-tum.
Yes. So how many fixed tummies is the ginger worth?
Oh, how many fixed tummies is the ginger worth? Well, easily a baker's dozen.
13 fixed gastrointestinal experiences.
Yeah, easily. Good old ginger.
13 gastrolines.
I also I love a ginger biscuit. Love a ginger biscuit. Ginger's a really good spice.
Molasses ginger cookies are probably one of my favorite things on the planet in terms of cookies.
Yes.
Of a molasses ginger biscuit. Soft, molassesy biscuit. Very good.
Yeah, so good. Okay. Also, Sass Master General, I'm going to need you to teach me this trick. I don't know this trick, and now I want to know this trick because I've been peeling ginger not with a spoon is all I'm going to say. It has not been a super fun experience. Also, I love this crystallized ginger as a garnish for mocktails. Is so good. I also like this little ginger chews. They're so lovely. If you ever want to bribe the Grand Arbiter or me with something that's not chocolate or tea, you can't go wrong with ginger. Little gingers.
Gingers are very good. Okay, I think we have time for 2 more if we keep them quick. So we're going to do some challenging ones now. So we're going to try to do, we'll try to do 3. We're going to keep them challenging. Okay.
All right. Okay.
The first one is paprika.
Paprika. No, that paprika is not challenging. Not for me. Paprika and I are deep bosom companions. Paprika is my secret ingredient in so many dishes. I cannot eat capsicum. And so when I want that smoky, earthy quality of peppers, I use paprika. And I love it. It adds a little bit of heat. It adds beautiful color. It has a depth of flavor that I just adore. If you ever have eggs of any variety from my pantry, they will have paprika involved. I add it to so many things. I love it so much. Yes, look. Pansy smoked Spanish paprika for deviled eggs. How could it's iconic? It's classic.
I think if you do deviled eggs without paprika, your life is without meaning. So, Askew,
go ahead.
Askew, how many secrets is paprika?
How many secrets is paprika? 327.
327 secrets. Mm-hmm. Not even only a small portion of her secret arsenal, but a sizable number regardless.
Yes.
Okay. Here's another one that might be challenging. This is another one that's a little bit messy. Dill.
No, dill has its place. I don't want to shame dill. Dill has its place. It also can be really lovely in like a summery egg salad sort of situation.
Yeah.
The thing I find with dill is that if you have too much of it, it reminds me too much of pickles. Dill pickles. Pretty obvious. And I notoriously don't like pickles, so a little dill goes a long way for me. But I love it in something like tzatziki. Like dill has its place, and I think of dill as being one of the cooler spices, actually, rather than a warming spice.
That seems very fair. How many ice cubes is dill cool?
How many ice cubes? Let's say 17 ice cubes. And my darling Lady June Squill, everything we discussed up until the dill could have been in a masala chai. The black pepper, the paprika, the ginger, the star anise, the cinnamon, or you could find those. Dill, I don't think I've ever had dill in a masala chai. So dill is something I would expect to have in like a chicken salad or another kind of salad as a little finger sandwich to go with my masala chai.
Yes. Or a Havarti.
Or a Havarti. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
So how many ice cubes?
17.
17 ice cubes. That's how cool dill is.
Oh, we have a request.
Cardamom. Okay, we're going to do cardamom.
I love this spice. Look, it's another one of my favorites. I fell in love with cardamom because of Indian cuisine. I know many people in Northern Europe, in North America, are most familiar with cardamom in sweet treats, baking, baked goods. But I first experienced it in masala blends for different Indian dishes. And it is a little bit of a sweet spice, but it has the most incredible perfume to it. It's just so beautiful, especially once you heat up the cardamom in a little bit of oil. It sort of bursts open, it opens up this gorgeous, wonderful perfume, and it tastes as good as it smells. And combined with things like cinnamon and ginger and paprika, it becomes a kind of gastronomic alchemy. And I really like a cardamom heavy masala chai. So to be honest, cardamom is a beloved spice on my spice cabinet.
So how many hearts?
How many hearts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, this is like definitely 10 hearts.
10 hearts. A full link's worth of hearts, like
yes.
Legend of Zelda Link.
100%. You actually read my mind.
So we can probably do a few more. So I'm going to do a fancy one.
That sounds delicious.
Cardamom ice cream. You'll have to make sad little faces to your ice cream makers out in Seattle to get exactly what you want next time you come.
Yes.
Here's we're gonna do two more, and they are
right.
They're both yellow.
Yellow. All right.
So first we're gonna start with turmeric.
Turmeric, yeah. All right. She's very popular in recent years. She's sort of been picked up.
I think turmeric on a chicken sandwich is one of the most, like a turmeric chicken sandwich. Turmeric and chicken are just so good together.
They are.
And a turmeric chicken salad is, I think it's a very, like, it's almost as good as a curry chicken salad.
Well, turmeric is often part of a curry blend. And also you can find turmeric in a masala chai. Sometimes it's another very classic Indian spice. It's so yellow. It is often substituted for color to get a saffron shade when you cannot afford saffron. A little turmeric goes a long way for me. Because the flavor is subtle, but the effects of the spice are not. Turmeric is another spice that can be good for your gastrointestinal situation, like ginger.
It makes me feel a little bit better every time. So yes. I'm a big fan. So how many doctors approve of turmeric?
How many? 4 out of 5 doctors.
4 out of 5 doctors recommend turmeric for your masala needs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you mentioned it, so we've got to go to it. It's the other yellow spice, saffron.
Saffron. So look, I think saffron is so gorgeous, and also
it looks a chemical. It looks like a fantasy ingredient. It looks like you should be using it in a potion to make a fireball.
Right. Well, and also you measure it out by threads. So, and saffron, look, saffron, I don't know if you knew this, Grand Arbiter, it's the stamen of like crocuses. And so it's very hard to harvest. And there's a reason why it's very expensive, because the human labor involved in harvesting saffron threads is very high. It can't be mechanized. And the flavor is extremely subtle. But it's that kind of subtle where if you put anything else with it, you're probably going to lose the saffron. So you kind of just want saffron to be the star of the show. But regardless of flavor, that color, there's nothing like it. It's the most gorgeous golden yellow. I love the
it's
color.
made of it looks like it's the Midas has touched it. It's so ridiculous. And it's sold in little vials. Like it's a magic ingredient. Like
yes. Yeah, no, and look, basmati rice, doing saffron rice is such a nice way to feature this. I do want to address this, Kelsey. Yes, it is a little intimidating because of the cost. But I want you to know that it will go bad. So don't hoard it for too long. It will go stale. Like, not immediately, not overnight. But don't deny yourself the pleasure of enjoying the saffron. Embrace it. Do it for a nice special occasion dish, a Lord of the Rings recipe, a basmati rice. There's some other wonderful Indian dishes that feature saffron. So good. Also, a lot of North African cuisine uses saffron. It is a wonderful spice. But you only need like 2 or 3 threads usually for a fairly large serving. So good. Yeah. Yes. You're only a couple of weeks, you're fine, but don't wait months. Don't wait months.
Quickly. So, Madame Askew, how many mystical magic soothsayers is this worth?
Oh, for saffron?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is worth the entire court of the last Sultan of the Ottoman Empire.
So like 41?
I mean, that's like thousands of people.
Oh, thousands. Just question. I'll just put 4 digits, but they're all question marks.
Yes. Well, it is a mysterious spice blend. So, yeah. So
question, mysterious mystics.
All of them. Exactly. All of the soothes, all of the sayers, all of them. Also, this is a horror. This is a travesty. This is despair. Turmeric is not coming out. You can dye things very permanently with turmeric. It's one of the great natural dyes. So try not to get it on your white sweater or your white anything. And if you do, be prepared to dye the whole thing because it's not going to be white ever again. SAS Master General, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's turmeric's a very powerful little spice, a powerful dyeing agent. It's a lovely flavor. Grand Arbiter, I want to thank you. You didn't even bring up clove. You didn't even mention clove. You just breezed right by it.
Clove is staying home right now.
I like very much clove. Clove is
It's 1/4 of the amount of clove you thought you used. Madame Askew says use 1/4 of that.
That's correct. Yes. When they say a pinch, I'd say a wafting. Right.
Madame Askew, when she uses cloves, she uses tweezers to make sure that she gets the right amount.
That's correct. 1 clove grain at a time. Or I just grind up one singular ball of clove, the tiny pearl of clove, and that's it. Yeah.
And you, like you're a magic user. Well, this has been so fun.
This has been lovely.
Madame Askew and I do have a dinner engagements. So we must spend on time today. I know. We could go on and on. I have a list that goes on forever. Please continue the conversation in our Discord. Talk about your favorite spice and how you would measure how great it is. We want to hear from you on our Discord. Check out us on our Patreon. Madame Askew is working on some great gift guides for those who have to make purchases for Boxing Day. So check out all of the stuff that we're producing. know that we are always working all of the time to make you sure that you have fun, even in the darkest, dimmest of days where the Evergreens pantaloons have totally become awash with water.
Evergreens pantaloons. Oh, my darlings, this has been such a wonderful Friday tea. It's great to be here with all of you after our peripatetic November. We will be back next week with our special guest, one Eve Riot, ready to discuss who knows what nonsense. If you would like to be part of picking our weekly super secret topic, our patrons corner poll, please join us on Patreon. To all of our dear beloved Patreon subscribers who have stuck with us through thick and thin, who continue to support us on Patreon, thank you with all my heart. We could not do this without you. And to all of our community, it's been another incredible year against very tall odds. We've had so much fun together, and it has been such a privilege and a joy watching the kindness and the art and the creativity you put out in the world. Thank you for being part of our community, and thank you for engaging in all of the shenanigans and hijinks with us. Grand Arbiter, I think it's time to say goodnight. So, my darlings, please treasure yourselves as we treasure you. Remember to wash your hands, to get your vaccines and boosters, to eat your vitamins and minerals, to get a really good spice blend. Don't deny yourself the cinnamon. Don't hoard the saffron. Enjoy them, especially this holiday
And make sure
season.
you only get one clove.
Grand Arbiter, would you like to send us off?
And use those spices before they go bad, importantly.
Yes. Yes.
Know that I am around for whatever nonsense that you want to get up to. And we are happy to talk and jibber jabber with you on the Discord whenever you feel like it. We love you and appreciate you. Death is coming, though. So do some fun things before you kick it. Knock on wood.
Yes.
Bye.
Benzies, buy some tea, buy some spices. Cheers.